Well, I didn't expect this even a few days ago. Betsy has entered the secret sanctuary. Let's check her out. So the Psylocke premium format from Sideshow has a storied history. I first saw her at Comic-Con in San Diego last year, 2018, with this portrait. And while I wasn't necessarily expecting to purchase a Psylocke premium format, I loved this statue from top to bottom. I thought it was really awesome. I even like the base. Some collectors aren't crazy about the base because if you're collecting the whole X-Men line, it doesn't really fit in with the Danger Room theme or the snow theme that they're using on the other pieces. But I was looking at it individually as its own piece, and I thought it was a really kind of unique base and went very well color-wise with the rest of the statue. Anyway, I was at Comic-Con 5 days that year. I looked at this statue all 5 days. Of course, in that statue was not the variant. She was wearing her traditional royal blue costume. But I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And then somewhere along the way, after that show, Sideshow decided to switch the portrait. And we don't know for sure why. Sideshow's never revealed why. There was a lot of talk online, both on Facebook and on the message boards, that her portrait might look a little bit mannish. I didn't agree with that opinion, but a lot of people had it. So I understand different people see objects of art in different ways. And so anyway, Sideshow changed the portrait, perhaps because of that, perhaps because of other reasons, we don't know. I did not like the new portrait. A lot of folks didn't like the new portrait, but gotta give Sideshow some credit. They sold out of the exclusive and they sold out of the regular collector's edition. So they did something right. But it was no longer a statue that I wanted in my collection. Then here we are, Spooktacular 2019. We've already had the reveal of the Shadowlands Daredevil. And generally, during Spooktacular, Sideshow's only done one variant. So it was logical to assume that we weren't going to get another one. And then here comes Betsy. Day before yesterday. Here is the X-Force version of Psylocke. And the only difference is that instead of that royal blue costume, we have what Sideshow is calling charcoal colored, which also goes very well with this purplish base. But you guys want to see close-up, so let's take a look. So she arrived in the smallest box I've ever received from Sideshow for a premium format, which was kind of nice. The only other difference, other than the charcoal color of the costume rather than the royal blue, is the sash, which was red in the regular edition, is now this white. And it's a nice white, kind of a pearly white. It's really nice. But you guys want to see the portrait. That's the star. And I would say it's the portrait I saw last year in San Diego. It has a real attitude. Kind of there's a beauty to it, but there's also a menace to it. She has, I would say, supreme confidence that she's going to kick your butt as she's drawing her sword. She's got double katanas here. Purple hair, just like in the other version. Blue eyes. And I'll go all the way down. People are really split on the base. I've heard some people just hate the base. But I'm okay with it. I think it looks nice. All right, let's spin her around a little bit. Give you a profile there. Good detail. Love the way her hair swoops off to the right like that. Looks really nice. Just a great sculpt, top to bottom. It's one of those statues that you might want to keep on a turntable, just because you don't want to miss it from any angle. Give you close-ups of this katana in his hand. So some people are upset about the edition size of the variant. They did 150 of these, just like they did 150 of the Shadowlands Daredevil. And it sold out in less than an hour. So a lot of people missed it. And a lot of people were like me. They loved this portrait. They did not like the portrait that they went with the regular version of Psylocke. So they feel like they missed their chance, and they don't understand why Sideshow only did 150. I can understand that concern. When Sideshow during Spooktacular 2017 did the Green Jean Grey Phoenix, they did 300. So there is a precedent for doing one of these variants at a higher edition number than 150. I don't know, there could be licensing reasons why Sideshow chose to only do 150. There could be any number of reasons. But at least there's 150 out there. And although some folks might have to pay more than the original retail price, at least they're out there, and there's a chance that they might be able to get a hold of one sometime in the future. Personally, I'm just very pleased that I had the opportunity to pick it up. I keep focusing on the portrait because I think it looks great. I'm going to do a slow up and down. The paint app looks really good. I'm not seeing any overspray. I do have a couple of tiny paint problems on the base that I'll either solve myself or not worry about. One of them is 2 white dots right there. It's on the back of the base. They just missed the paint, or it got scratched somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but there you go. And then in one of the crevices of the purple, I guess, well, there's that spot down there. You can see there's like a little white spot, and there might be one other. But again, not a big deal. Right there. Right. Where's my finger? Well, you see it. It's right there in the center of the screen. So I'm not terribly concerned about it. There is nothing wrong with her. I'll do an up and down on her too from the front. The hair is fragile, you always worry about one of the ends snapping off, but I think I got lucky. You can see it's kind of black and purple weaved together. I'm excited that they did 2 variants for Spooktacular. It makes me wonder what we're going to see next year. We have the Flash premium format coming out next year. So some people have speculated maybe we'll get a reverse Flash during Spooktacular, which would be great. There are so many possibilities when you start talking about variants. Look at that attitude. Love it. Get as close as I can. So glad to have her in my collection. Here's a quick look at the box. Just like the Daredevil Shadowlands, they used the same box for the variant that they used for the regular edition. All they added was X-Force right here. Otherwise, It is the same box with the same art. And like I said, it was very nice to see a small box for a change. So that's the X-Force variant of Psylocke. I'm just going to leave her on a mechanized turntable all day and watch her spin and spin and spin. If you're getting this, you're getting exactly what you expect. It's a beautiful statue top to bottom. Super happy we got that portrait again, and I think you're going to be really pleased. If you wanted her and you didn't get her, fingers crossed that somewhere along the line someone decides to let her go and you'll be able to get your hands on one, because she's definitely worth having in your collection. That's it, guys. Have a really great weekend, and I will see you very soon. I don't even know what's coming next. It could be Tweeterhead's Catwoman. It could be the 1/3 Prime 1 Justice League Superman or Wonder Woman or whatever they get off their butt and finally ship. It could be just about anything. But anyway, have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Take care.